What up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's Carter TV, back with Chapter 5, Secrets of the Streets. I know it's been a minute, pardon my absence. I've been going through family shit, but I'm back with Chapter 5. It's called Troubles. We start this chapter with the organization. They having a sit-down meeting. And basically the meeting is because shit that's happening in Boss's neck of the woods, in his neck of the woods, it's spreading out through the other organizations' territories and their towns and shit like that, and it's causing real big conflict. So what's happening now is somebody in Boss's territory is basically going into each of the other organizations, members. They going into their territory and they either selling or robbing, and they really don't know what's going on, but they know that product is being shipped out into their town and it's not the product that they producing. So, and they know it's coming from Boss's neck of the woods because they keep seeing familiar faces, and they actually got the word in the street that is from his neck of the woods. So basically, they want Boss to handle the situation, or they're going to take matters into their own hands. So now Boss has to come out his seat and actually get into these streets, which he's not supposed to really do because he's sitting with the higher ups. His son is supposed to be taking care of this, and being that his son is not doing a very good job, now he got to step into play, and it's, either he do it, the organization do it, and basically he would kind of lose power, so he has to step in now. So that makes him a little upset, so he has to reach out to his son, and he's like, yo, I'm coming home, and we got shit to handle. He leaves the organization table, calls his son and let him know I'm coming home and we got shit to handle. So we flip back to KJ, where KJ gets the phone call. His father's coming to town. Shit is getting real. His spots keep getting robbed. Product is being distributed out. There's wars going all around the town. And he's not having control of anything. So what he decides to do is now, he put his 4 people that he got in control of each territory, and he put them in the streets. Go find out information. That's what he do. He also makes a phone call to Star. Now, him and Star have a baby together. They have a 3-year-old, which KJ haven't seen his 3-year-old since he been born. He makes the call out to her. Star, on the other hand, she is still running around with Tony. She's, learning the streets. She's getting the momentum. She's making money. She's taking care of her son, because she's by herself. And she also has help from the grandmothers. She really wants help from KJ. She wants him to be a father. So while she's getting a phone call, she's linking up with her friends, Zoe and Aaliyah. They're catching up, and they've actually been saying, Star, where you been at? And I got a son now, y'all. I'm really just trying to make money so I could take care of him because his father not helping. And this and that and the third. And they was just like, and she was just like, so who you been chilling with? And she was like, I've been hanging around Tony's mom. I mean, hanging around with KJ's mom, Tony. And she basically been putting me under her wing, helping me get money and helping me, take care of her grandson as well. So they was like, oh, wow, and that's crazy because KJ still ain't see his son. And she was like, yeah, this is bum ass nigga. And then Zoe was just like, she made a valid point. She was like, well, he in the streets. And, if the streets find out he got a kid, they might come for him. And that might be trouble for you. So she was like, yeah, you might be right about that, but still, at least call for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least try. So before, they depart their ways and, Star was about to go handle some business to make some money, she asked one of the girls, she was like, oh, y'all still, any one of y'all still mess with them niggas in New Jersey? And Aaliyah was like, yeah. And she was like, girl, be careful, because these niggas is out here too, and I don't want you to be a target. She's like, you probably just saying that because you got boyfriend issues. Aaliyah being so defensive about it. She was like, bitch, I don't want your nigga. I'm just looking out for you because you my homegirl. She was like, nah, you mad because your life in the shambles, you got a kid. The conversation kind of flipped to where Aaliyah was feeling like she was being attacked. And North Star was doing was like, nah, you my homegirl. I want to do that. She was like, nah, I don't want to hear that. She like, well, the conversation then flips again. Well, bitch, I don't care no more. If shit happened to him, or shit happened to you in the street, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. I tried to be a big sister to you, and you ain't want to listen. Fuck you and that nigga. So her and Aaliyah exchange words. almost to get physical, but Zoe stepped in and was like, yo, y'all chill, we friends, we all sisters, y'all gotta chill. Star like, fuck that bitch. I'm getting money now, fuck both of y'all. So Leah like, but wait a minute, I ain't got nothing to do with this. She like, nah, Leah, fuck that bitch. She acting hard, all high and mighty. She got a son with a bum ass baby father and a drug dealing ass grandmother. Fuck that bitch. Da 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 da. So Star leaves and Aaliyah go another way. Zoe follows Aaliyah. Was like, damn, I'm caught in the middle of this shit. So that happens. So now we flip back to Tony. Tony is still devouring her plan. She is meeting up with Miss Indigo. And if y'all know who Miss Indigo is, she's a lady who's part of the organization. Now, Miss Indigo and Tony have a low-key lesbian relationship going on, and you know, Miss Indigo was trying to help her be a part of the organization. So Miss Indigo don't be the only woman basically getting outvoted. She want more women power. So with Tony aboard, it would give her more women power. Tony got other plans, but she's also using Miss Indigo, which Miss Indigo is also using her too. So it's kind of like they both playing each other at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They both playing each other at the same time, but they also having some type of love relationship too. Tony is basically sexing this lady. They doing what they do, and also getting information out. She's getting information that boss has to step down and come handle business, so he won't be a part of the organization that was going on for a while until he can clarify everything up in his neck of the woods. So you know that's giving Tony more ideas to step into play now. With that information, Tony comes up with another move, you know, and Miss Indigo basically is like, yeah, girl, you know, the more he keep fucking up, the more you will have a better look at. I'm gonna bring this up to the guys when I go see them. So she was like, all right, cool. They do their little dibble and dabble and go their separate ways. Now, while Miss Indigo leaves, Tony was like, my plan is working. She also has Sting with her in her corner. Sting becomes Tony's right-hand man now because boss shitted on him. You know what I'm saying? So he teams up with Tony and they get it. They getting shit done. They end up taking over one of KJ's spots. Being that KJ got his peoples in the streets, they don't have control. It's a lot of chaos going on. So now they taking over one of KJ's spots, and shit is getting real hectic now. So with this information Tony just learned, she comes up with another plan now. She looks at Sting and she was just like, you know what to do. Sting makes a phone call. We end with them on that note. Now we go back to Charlie, Dale, and Sticks, which they making moves. They're doing what they doing. They out here in gunfights and all that. What they're doing is now, Tony finally meets Mink. Him and Mink meet. Basically, Mink basically tell him, I know who killed my uncle, and it wasn't your father. So Dale quickly grab him up. Like, what you talking about, boy? Who you? You probably a fed, with a gun to his chin. You probably a fed. We should smoke this nigga, Charlie. Like, he know where you live and everything, boy. We can't let him live, boy. Like, he could be working with KJ and them. So Charlie like, yo, boy, chill. He said he knows something about my father's case, bro. You gotta chill, bro. I need to hear this out. So basically, Charlie get Dale off him. He's like, man, I ain't come to fuck up what you got going on, but I want payback for my uncle. So he like, so what's up? What you got for me? So he basically showed Charlie the video of his brother killing his own uncle. He's like, boy, you kept this in your phone? It's like, yeah. I just ain't know who to give it to. And then Sticks was like, what made you come to Charlie? And he was basically like, well, his father and my uncle always did business together and they was cool. And, you know, my uncle always told me about him. I just never had a chance to meet him. And you figured now would be a good time. I said, I ain't had nowhere else to go, Charlie. Like I said, I ain't come here to fuck up nothing going on. My brother's out here. He's a big distributor for everybody in the town. He's basically putting out the product, but he's also breaking the product down. So he's basically doing it. He's basically breaking the product down and giving people half and half. Me, on the other hand, I can make that fully. And basically, Charlie looked at him and was like, you a chemist or something? He said, my uncle taught me the ropes. He was like, And then Sticks is like, how did that help us? You a chemist, so what? Then Dale basically tell him, nigga, he the one that he can make the product. We don't need to connect and we don't need to rob no more. Charlie looked at him and was like, yeah, we don't need to rob no more. So what's up, Mink? You trying to join the squad? So Mink was like, yeah. But how is that going to help us get revenge? It's going to help us get a lot of revenge. It's going to take away a lot of your brother's business. So Mink then thought about it and was like, yeah, I want to be a part of the team. So now Charlie was developing his team and getting everything situated. Sticks is like, oh, shit. Now, being that Sticks been with Dale and Charlie for the past couple days, Troy hasn't been around. Remember Troy? Troy was running around with Sticks too. Troy hasn't been around. Troy finally reaches out, like, yo, Sticks, where you been? I ain't been hearing from you in a minute. And then Sticks is like, nigga, I ain't hear from you in a minute. Nigga, I've been calling your phone. He's like, nigga, I had a broke phone. Coming up with an excuse. He like, where you at? I said, I'm out here. Where you at? So Dale look at the nigga like, who that? He said, it's the nigga Troy you run around with. Yeah, tell the nigga, meet us at such and such spot. So they meet up or whatever. So he was like, yo, what happened on that shootout shit that happened with you and KJ and them? Oh, that shit was crazy. He said, you was there? He said, I heard about it. He was actually there though. And then he looked at Charlie and was like, who that? Oh, that's Charlie. Charlie. The name didn't ring a bell to him. Remember, Troy is an undercover Fed who was supposed to be working KJ's case. He been on it for 3 years. Him linking up with Sticks was so him get closer, but he still didn't found a way. So being that he hit up with them, he was like, Charlie, okay, so what's going on? Sticks started feeding him information now. He's like, word, niggas got a new connect, niggas got the plug now, So Troy started taking all this information in and started moving different. And when I moving different, he was moving different. You feel me? He like, so you left me for these niggas? He was like, nah, I ain't leave you. I went with what was best for me at the time. Well, you wasn't around. You disappeared on the nigga. Troy ain't say nothing. Troy was just like, I'm back now, so what's up? Like, so Charlie looked at the nigga and was like, him and Dale was talking amongst themselves. He was like, yo, Dale, I don't trust that nigga, son. I don't trust him, son. He gave me cop vibes. He look a little shaky, but Dale basically telling me, he was like, yo, he was getting money with Sticks for me for a little minute. He said, yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on him, because I don't trust that nigga, son. Charlie off the rip didn't trust Troy. So basically, with Mink making the work now, they was gonna move the work out of town. And this is where the organization was having problems, because they didn't know who was moving work in their town. It was Charlie. He was having Dale go to this town. He was having Sticks go to this town. And being that Troy was a part of the team now, he was having Troy moving to a next town. So they was moving into those territories, getting money. You feel me? What Troy was doing was he was taking the product back to his lieutenant and was like, Charlie's a drug dealer. And the lieutenant was like, Charlie Benson? And he was like, I guess that's his last name, right? He's like, his father was convicted and doing life for 2 murders. He's a drug dealer now? He said, well, this case just got bigger. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing up more on Charlie. But we also want KJ too. So what Troy does now, Troy goes to KJ. No, he goes to one of KJ's henchmen, which he links up and he sees Storm. He sees Storm and was like, yo, tell your man KJ on island. So Storm looked at the nigga like, who you, nigga? Who you? He's like, I'm a friend. And I got some information he might want to hear. So she looked at the nigga like, yeah, all right, boy, back the fuck up, boy. He was just like, yo, I just want to let him know some information. That's all. Yeah, I heard you the first time, boy. I'll let him know. So Troy walks off. Before he walks off, he's like, yo, just so we on the same page here, Tell your mans to holler at me. Here's my number. So he give her the number. She said, all right, nigga, keep it moving. Back the fuck up, boo. And she kind of like tug on her hammer. So he know like, and then he like, yo, I don't want no beef. I just want to let him know what's going on. So she makes a phone call. Yo, KJ. She like, what's up? What you got for me? Some nigga out here talking about he want to split word with you. Who was the nigga? I don't know, some random nigga. Looked like a fed to me, but he said he got some information you might want to hear. So she like, all right, where he at? Right now, he where I'm at. He like, say less, I'm pulling up. Boy was about to leave. Storm called a nigga like, yo, stay right here, boy. Don't move. 20 minutes later, KJ pull up. He pulls up with 3 other niggas. He like, where he at? He go to Storm, where he at? Oh, he right there. So they woke up on him. You looking for me? He like, you KJ, right? So all his people was kind of like surround him. You KJ, right? And why he doing that? He looking around like, is all this necessary? And then KJ like, they got their best interest in me. Just in case you ain't up to nothing. You'll die right here, nigga. He's like, nah, bro. It ain't that type of party. I came to join your clique. So KJ looked at the nigga. I said, boy, you called me for that? You called me for that? I should have these niggas smoke your stupid ass out here. He said, nah, that's just not all. That's not all. You feel me? That's not all. I know who making all these moves in the town. So he like, who? Then everybody else like, who? Spit it out, motherfucker, spit it out. It's Charlie. So the name kind of hit KJ like, Charlie. Yeah. You know, Dale. Dale? Yeah, remember we couldn't catch the nigga in Savage Town. So he looking at the team like. Then the team looking at him like, yo, Charlie alive, boy? So KJ like, how you know this? He said, boy, I was physically right there. I was physically right there. Charlie getting to work and he distributing it to the different towns. And then he basically showed KJ the work. So KJ, his man take it, Rock. Rock take the bag from boy. He cut the work up. He tasted, put on his gums. He like, yo, this shit pure as hell, bro. So KJ like, where he getting it from? That part I don't know. All I know is when I link up with them, the work is already made and we hitting the block. So what's in it for you? What's in it for me? I just told you I want to join the team. I fed you some information, hoping you make me a part of the team. What else you want me to do? So Rock goes, smoke that nigga Charlie if you want me part of the team. Smoke that nigga Charlie. So KJ like, nah, that's too easy. Keep doing what you doing. You officially work for us now. You with us now. You know what I mean? But what you is going to do, you going to line every one of them motherfuckers up. Whenever town they go to, you let us know their location and we making drops on all of them. That's how we going to get these niggas. These niggas is making work in our town. He said, that could have been the niggas that robbed me. He was like, yeah. And then he was like, the team basically go, that could have been them robbing you at your gun spot. And then Troy go, yeah, it was them. Sticks told me. JT go, that nigga Sticks stay running his jabs, boy. He gonna get them niggas killed. He already made their death note. All right, y'all niggas know what to do. Put the word out. Put the word out. So KJ put the word out. He won Sticks, he won Dale, and he won Charlie Ed. And there was a price on niggas' heads. These niggas think they gonna fucking rob me. They got another thing coming. Right? Poe. We get to Poe. Remember, Poe was a go-to nigga who know everything. Poe running to KJ. He like, yo, KJ, I gotta holler at you. Not now, Poe. Not now, Poe. I got shit I gotta do. Yo, I really need to holler at you, boy. He like, not now, motherfucker. You heard what I just said? He said, it's about your moms, bro. What about my mother, motherfucker? What happened? Yo, her word is she taking over one of your buildings, boy. She taking over one of your buildings. Not my mom's. She know better than to cross me. I'm telling you, bro. I'm just getting word. The nigga Sting working with her, bro. The nigga Sting. And your baby moms. He like, how you know I got a baby moms? Come on, man. I'm Poe, nigga. I know everything, man. If you don't want anybody else to know, just know I know, nigga. He like, how you know this? Come on, man, my ears is to these streets. He said, yeah, it's to these streets. Find out who that nigga Troy is for me. And I need to find out if Charlie is really alive. Oh, that nigga, he really is alive, boy. You ain't know? Oh, so the nigga was telling him the truth. He like, why? Nigga just told me Charlie making moves. That nigga making moves on you? Yeah, that's what I said. So KJ like, I got a lot of work to do. Word is, your pop's coming down too. He was like, yeah, I gotta deal with this nigga too. Too much shit going on. Yeah, word is, them Jersey boys, yeah, what about them niggas? I ain't hear nothing on them niggas yet. He said, yeah, I'll find out for you. For a fee. I knew you coming with a price, nigga. How much? 10. That's it. Get it done. I got you. So Poe dipped off to go find out about the Jersey niggas. KJ got a lot of shit going on there. He got Charlie, who was supposed to be dead. Dale, who was supposed to be dead. Them niggas making moves. They were supposed to be his boys. Shit going on. He hearing his mother making moves. Shit going on. You feel me? He hearing the streets might soon know about his baby moms. He can't have that. So now he really got to put in work. You feel me? Shit is getting hectic in the town. Then we go to the detectives. Detective Johnson back at the office, you know, doing his homework, looking into cases. He was like, yo, it was a shootout over there, you know, the Savage Town neck of the woods. He was like, yeah, you know, he talking to Officer Peterson. He was like, yeah, I heard about that. There's a bunch of nobody kids getting to a shootout. So word is, one of them survived. He was like, you shitting me? He was like, nah. Johnson was like, yeah, one of them survived. I'm going to go interview him right now. Oh, yeah? You need some help? Nah, I got this, partner. I got this. He's like, call me if you need anything. So Peterson, like, this nigga don't need help. This rookie don't need my help. Fuck going on? So Peterson thinking like, so before Peterson watch him leave, he go see his lieutenant. Lieutenant, what's going on? Lieutenant basically telling me there's a lot of shit brewing on in the town. Your partner got his own shit. He got to find out the case what happened in, you know, Savage Town with the shootout. One of the survivors. He said, you know the kid that survived? He said, nah, I don't. He said, what's, and then Peterson go, oh, so what you call me about the other day? Talking about he might have found something. And he basically telling him he was digging in the, you know, King's case. He was looking like he found something. But he was like, that case is cold. You know that. He said, yeah, I know that. Let's just hope he knows that. Then he basically telling him, he's like, yo, keep an eye on your partner. We don't need nothing falling back on neither one of us. Shit is getting real hot out here. And he's like, I'm gonna need you to really do some police fucking work. He said, I got it, Lieutenant. I got it. So Peterson hit the streets. He started putting his ears to the streets because a lot was going on. A lot of killing was going on. A lot of robbing was going on. A lot of drugs was being put off there. A lot of shit was going on. Claude Russo, the main nigga who was putting shit out, he also turned to the gun connect. Niggas was coming in for guns. It was a big war zone going on in the streets. And Claude Russo was making all this money because of this war. Drugs, guns, women. He was making it happen. He was becoming a powerful drug dealer, a distributor. He was becoming that man at the top. He was becoming something his uncle couldn't become. He ain't had no worries. He had it all. Power, money, drugs, women. He had it. He felt like he was untouched. You know what I'm saying? But little do he know, his little brother was bringing down the plan to bring his ass down. He got himself a little team, and shit was going down. We get back to Boss, who arrives in the town now. His first person he encountered is Poe. What's going on, Poe? Oh, shit, it's Boss. Oh, what's going on, man? I wasn't expecting you to come down. He's like, yeah, I hear a lot of shit's going on, and I had to step down and come out my damn chair. Where my son at? Think he out here running these streets trying to put shit back together before you got here. It seemed like it's too late. He's like, Poe, what the fuck's going on? A lot of his spots been hit. Oh, yeah, by who? Where it is, some niggas from Jersey. Some niggas from Jersey? You shitting me? Oh, my God. 50 G's on these niggas' head. Put the word out. Put the word out. 50 G's on these niggas' head. You know what I'm saying? Tell my son I'll be at the crib waiting for him if you see him before I do. All right. Bet. So now we go back to KJ and Star. He link up with Star in the park. She's in the park playing with her son, you know. KJ pulls up. So what's going on? Said nothing much. Mommy duties. Slow man right here? Yeah. What you named him? JC. JC? That's what's up. What's up, JC? So little boy, he could talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He could walk. You know what I mean? He always asks where his daddy at. So he basically start introducing him. So she go, JC. They go, your dad. Daddy? So he run to his arms, hug him. KJ picking him up. KJ spent quality time with the little nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was with Star for about 3 hours, getting to know the little boy. You know what I'm saying? In the nick of the 3 hours, he was getting to know the little boy. Him and Star was talking. And basically, he was just like, yo, Star, you know, work getting out fast. I got a son. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. You know, after I just meet the little nigga, I know he mom, you know, I know I ain't been helping you due to the fact I've been in these streets and my fault for that. But I don't want nothing to happen to him. I don't want to see nothing happen to you neither. You know what I'm saying? So Star basically was like, I understand, you know, but it, you know, a call, you know, or something would be mindful. He was like, you know, I'm gonna try to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do better for him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know, I hear you've been chilling with my moms and shit like that. And she was like, yeah, basically, she been helping me take care of your son. That's what's up. But I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go to my mom's for nothing. You need money. You need me to watch him. I'm here. You feel me? You need a break. I'm here now. I'm here. All right, you good on my end. You straight. So she was just like, you know, I'm glad to hear that. You know, I kind of been missing you. I'm missing you too, but business been crazy. She said, I noticed and shit like that. And I heard you been having troubles. He's like, it's nothing I can handle. He said, maybe I could. She was like, maybe I could help you. And she was like, and he was like, basically, how you can help me? Them Jersey boys. You know something about them niggas? Yeah. One of my bitches is dating one of them. Who? Which one? Aaliyah. Ain't that your homegirl? Ain't y'all friends and shit? She like, but me and her had a falling out. So fuck that bitch. So what's the word on them? They staying around local. And they be at the hotel. Well, she be at the hotel with the nigga during the weekends and shit. Because, you know, she work. But she be at the hotel with the nigga and shit like that. Where? Which hotel? And then she was like, the Super 8. The Super 8. And they link up every Friday on the weekends type shit. She was like, yeah. So if you want the nigga, you already know his location. Say less. I appreciate that. I really do. Appreciate that shit. But he was like, you good though? He's like, I'm good. And she was like, when the next time you want to see your son? I see you in the mall. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the mall type shit. We could link up, go out, go shopping, you know, get away from the town for a little bit. Right now, I gotta go handle something. Pops calling me. Go handle your scandal. You know what I'm saying? So he leaves, told his little son goodbye, kiss him goodbye, and dip. He fixed that up with Star. He basically just told Star he ain't want her around his moms because he feel like his mom's doing snake shit. And he don't want his son to be around snake shit. Star thinking like, damn, I just crossed one of my bitches, but fuck up. We had a bad falling out. I was trying to help her. I don't care no more. Her savage mode started kicking in. You feel me? Her savage mode started kicking in. And she started to become more like Tony. That cold-hearted brewing on her now. You know, right after that, right after KJ left, Star called her. Star was sitting across the street watching her and KJ talk for those 3 hours he was around. And Tony calls like, hey girl, where you at? Oh, she's like, I'm at the park with my son. Oh, okay. Tony wanted to see if she was gonna lie. She was like, want me to come get you? She'd be like, yeah. I mean, she's like, I'm close by. I thought I'd ask. She's like, yeah, you come get me. She's like, you all right? She asked Tony if she was right. She's like, I'm cool. I got a little situation I gotta handle. And then Star was like, you need help? So she was like, she kind of looked at the phone like, do I need help? What's gotten into you? Nothing. I think it's my time to do my part for these streets. I got a son to protect. And I'd be damned if I let his father try to, do it all on his own. So I got to do my part too. She like, girl, I'll come get you in 5 minutes. Be ready. She hangs up the phone. She jumps in the car, put her son in, and she was like, so who is it this time? It fades off for them two. Tony automatically had the gun ready and just handed it to her, and they drive off. It's game time out here in these streets. It's a war zone. So we're going to end the chapter with the detective going to go see the person who was in the shootout. He go see Spider. Spider ain't dead. Spider's alive. He took about a few shots and survived them shits. And he basically questioned him like, well, what's going on? What happened? Who did this to you? He says, Dale. He shot me up. It was, he was trying to rob me. And that's what he did to me. And I gave him a place to live. And they like, Dale. He's well known in the streets. Yeah. You ask about him, you'll find out. Dale, he got a last name? No, I don't know his last name. But Dale did this to me. Go get his ass. Go get him, officer. So while he's about to leave, right, Peterson is right there at the door. So he's walking out. He's like, so, Johnson, what you get? Johnson turns around and sees him like, oh, shit. What you doing here, Peterson? I thought I'd come give you a hand. You got some information? Homie in there said, Dale did it. Dale? That kid is alive too? So Johnson looks at him, you know him? I'm familiar with him. You know where he might be? That I don't know. And if he was hiding out, who knows where else the fuck he's at? Well, we gotta go bring him in. So Peterson looks at him and shakes his head. That we do. Let's hit these streets. The chapter ends there as the camera fade out from Peterson with a smile on his face. His case, he's thinking about his case and how he's going to put everything together. And that's the end of chapter 5, y'all. It's called a TV. I'm out.